Yo. What's good, everybody? How's your weekend going? Sorry. Choking on that sip of water for some reason. How was everybody's weekend? Let me know. Good evening, Blake. Who else is here? Kyle, Minimum. Albu. Wow. Albu. Up late tonight, huh? Up late tonight, Albu. Trader's Nest. T for Keeps. Minwoo. Triss. Son of Wall Street. Miss K. A Mountie. Trader 007. George. LC. Mohammed. Adam. How we doing, guys? How was your weekend? I did a lot of painting on my weekend, so that's what I did. Guys, just a preference, just in case something happens during this live stream. We are expecting storms here in Louisville. So, what's up, ICT? How are you? All right, or I guess I should say ICT_pro_Arab. What's up, Minty? We are expecting some pretty severe weather here in Louisville. So, fingers crossed that the internet stays good and the stream goes smoothly. Side note, yo, what's up, Andrew Banks? How are you? Side note, aside from the storms possibly rolling through and knocking out the internet and the stream, we are doing a giveaway this evening for those of you that are here tonight. It is only one account that we have to give away. It will be random. It will be a marbles race as usual. We'll open up the registration window for that at some point throughout the stream. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Tonight, the account giveaway is with Lucid. It's a 50K flex, I believe. Let me double check that real quick. I think it's a 50K flex. Pretty sure it's a 50K flex. And let's see. Yeah, so Lucid 50K flex account is going to be the giveaway this evening. But yeah, fingers crossed the house doesn't get blown away, all that stuff. And then, guys, I don't know if you live more west of me in like the middle of the country or not, but you're already getting that weather that's supposed to change over. Apparently, there's supposed to be a cold front that comes through, and we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So today it was like mid 70s outside, I want to say. Really windy, like 50-mile-per-hour winds, but we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So temperature's supposed to drop, and then we're supposed to get snow. So I don't know if the rest of you are dealing with the weather changes like I am, but I'm ready for it to be done. I'm ready for it to be 70s every day and not have to worry about snow. What's up, Anthony? How are ya? A tornado last week, blizzard this week, George. Yeah, that's kind of how... It's kind of how I feel. I mean, I don't know how intense the snow is supposed to be, nor do I know if it's going to stick with how warm it's been lately or how mild it's been. So I don't know how much accumulation we're going to have, but 100 by the end of the week there in Arizona, Taylor? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Matt, Northern Illinois, it's going to be nasty there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the schizophrenia out of the weather. Nice little move tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys caught that. I did not catch any of that. The $67 that you see there, I happened to get lucky again on my test trade before the stream, so nothing to talk about there, but that's where we're at. Higher time frame rise. I have started putting 15-minute charts and hourly charts on the stream for you guys so I can give you a better look at what's going on. We also have the daily chart here. We're back above the prior week's open. We're back above the 200 period SMA on the daily. Hourly wise, obviously we're kind of rejecting the start of the gap from last week is where we're at. I'm thinking that this up move could possibly retrace back up into what ICT traders like to call this hourly fair value gap here. Would make a lot of sense. Obviously, that's a wide range that's covering. But if we start getting heavy towards the upside, that 570 area looks good for a possible rejection. Obviously, we're rejecting the start of that gap. So those are the two areas that I'm going to be keeping in mind. So I'll probably be waiting a little bit here. Nice rejection off that 500 level so far. I'll be watching this 400 area, 405 to be exact. This could also serve as the bounce point back up into 500, so just be on alert. Kyle, this weather blows literally and actually. Yeah, it's very windy here. It's extremely windy here. Like tie down all outside furniture windy. Andrew, how to get the heat map? Well, on mine, it's on Quant Tower, it's a license. So you would have to purchase the license for it or have level 2 data. But once you have level 2, you should be able to see this. Like if you have level 2 through one of the props, you should be able to see this. I want to say some of the props might even give level 2 for free, but you would just have to see. I'm not sure. What's up, Phoenix? How are you? All right, let's see if we can get that move back down into the 400s. And then we'll start to look at possibly a trade. With how volatile everything is this week, guys, it is quarterly OPEX this week as well. And FOMC midweek. So I would say risk off for the first half of the week. Like maybe size down because you're going to get some random volatility spikes. Not that we haven't had them over the last few weeks anyway with geopolitical environment. But I would say take some risk off if you're asking me. Jeff, no, I'm not in a position right now at all. You would see my execution bars. Nims. What's up, Nims? I got Nims and Phoenix here tonight. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, I'm not in a short. I'm not in any position right now. That little that P&L box that you see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, the open profit and loss would be going. You would see that ticking up or down. That's how you'll know if I'm in a position. Nims, you've been in a short for a long time. But no, I'm not in a short right now. It did reject that level nicely, obviously. But I was getting prepared for the stream when that was happening. So I didn't execute. Dom-wise, what do we have? Oh, don't tell me. We got someone hanging out up here at 24,900? Oh, come on. That's not what we want to hear. That's not what we want to see. How big is this block? Shouldn't be too big. Oh my goodness. Well, we got 600 sitting at 890, guys. 600 sitting at 890. That is definitely the biggest order on the books. Jeff, we don't know. We don't know. We just know that amount of orders are resting there. So we don't know if it's if it's a buy order or a sell order. We also don't know if it's an entry or if it's a take profit. Steven, the name of my trading platform, Quant Tower. I trade on Quant Tower. Own up. Who has the other 10? Oh, Nims. All right, we got about 60 people in here. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. We did go over 8,000 subscribers last week. Major milestone. Extremely happy about it. Thank you to all your new subs. Thank you for all the love and support. I appreciate you. But we're at 8,071 currently. So we are on the road to 10K. On the road to 10K. Don't know how long it's going to take us to get there, but we'll get there when we get there, huh? Andrew, what's my overall bias right now? I try not to have going into any session with a bias. I mean, if I had to say anything right now, it would probably be a retrace. It would probably be a move up, like I said, into like probably at least 570 tonight, I would think. Would make a lot of sense. Steven, my personal broker is EdgeClear, and but I trade on props as well. But any rhythmic connection, you'll be able to trade on Quant Tower. As long as you have rhythmic data, you'll be able to trade on Quant Tower. Rhythmic or DX feed data. One futures contract is worth 24,440, so 660 orders is worth 290 mil. Yeah, I mean, obviously by the time we get up there, right, if we go up there, that could change, right? They might just be having that there to try and act as a magnet. Steven, how long has it been since I've started trading? In May, it will be 5 years. I am by no means an expert or a guru or anything of the like. I don't sell any courses or mentorships, anything like that. So, for what it's worth, I've been trading nearly 5 years. What names would I rather be an unprofitable trader? Hey, what's up, J-Rod? An unprofitable trader or a McDonald's manager? Well, in that case, probably the McDonald's manager? I mean, it depends on how much you're losing, I guess. And how much you have stacked away before you start trading, Nims. That would depend on that. Like, are you financially secure otherwise? Or or are you just sinking everything you got into trading and still unprofitable? Let's see if we can get this pullback into like 400 or so. See if we can find some support there. The two moves that I'm looking at right now, guys, I'll draw them out. Would be something like a pullback into this for the bounce, for the move up to that 570. Or a rip back below here, a retest for a short. Those are the two moves that I'm looking for right now. If this just turns around and goes to the top side, something like this, I would need to see the break, the retest for the long. So that's kind of where we're at right now. As you can see, nowhere near an entry for me. Entry would be here. Entry would be here. Or the short entry would be here. What's up, Bryce? How are ya? Not financially secure, and all people you know and went to school with visit the McDonald's. Ooh. I mean, are you a secure individual? Because if you're a secure individual, who cares if you're working at McDonald's as a manager? From what I hear, fast food managers make decent money, right? From what I know. Are we talking like general manager, or are we talking just like, hey, you're an hourly key holder manager? Like you open the store. Hourly key holder. I don't know, because you could probably go bartend or serve tables and make more money doing that. And at least that's a little, I mean, public opinion, everybody loves their bartender, right? Room to move his fry cook. PG. I mean, it's bad, right? Like it's a job, to tell you the truth. Like if you're down on your luck and that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Down on your luck, no college degree, no work history in another field. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, PG, exactly. I don't ever judge. Like when if I walk into a McDonald's, I don't eat at McDonald's very often, but if I ever do walk into a McDonald's, I'm not sitting there judging the staff, right? I'm not thinking, oh, this guy or this girl. Hey, what's up, HR? How are you? Guys, see, this is what happens when Nims comes into the live streams. This is what happens when Nima comes into the live streams. For reference, guys. For reference. This is Nim's short entry. Just for reference. Just so all you can see. Nima in the chat there, Nima Elm in the chat. This is his short entry currently. Way back down here. Hey, T for Keeps. My weekend was good. It was good. I have $1 million and I have to put it on the table. I would say short from here myself. I would say short down towards the 400 level. How much wiggle room do we have here? Because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be choppy. I mean, keep in mind, this is yesterday's point of control, so this is Friday's point of control sitting here that we're kind of at right now. But I would think at least you get a sweep back down towards 400 at some point. What's up, J Love? How are you? Any wiggle room? It's a 50-50 guess. I mean, I would put, if I had $1 million that I was sinking into a position right now, it would be on the short side. It would be on the short side. The market's got to pull back. Stocks have got to come back to reality at some point, especially tech stocks. If I had to guess, I would guess a little more downside action. The NQ's been massively overextended for a long time, right? You can start to see it rolling over. I would expect this area to get traded at some point again before we create new all-time highs. If I had to bet, that would be probably the move that I would be betting on. DB, what platform am I trading on? Quantower. I trade on Quantower. Little lower NIMs. But I don't know what's going to happen, you know. Shoot, we could go to all new all-time highs before we come back. Who knows? Who knows? I definitely don't. I'm not going to claim to be that expert. Names, if I were to design a trading platform and then it not be ready in 3 years after announcing it's ready, would you abandon it? I guess it depends on how much I had invested into building it. I would want it to be right before I launched. That's for sure. What's up, Candlestick Cricket? How are you? You're asking the important questions, he says. What's up, Warriors Loves? How are you? Does Nims want to start a podcast with me? Nims would. The problem is Nims is back in school. Are you taking shots at GTA 6? Kyle, you want me to bring back the EMA strat? Oh, no. Oh, no. It was such a failure, Kyle. It was such a fail. Warriors Loves, it was good. Did some painting. Caught up on a little sleep. Did some work. It was good. EMA no good ranges. Yeah, that strat was not it. If we would have taken the opposite of our entries, the inverse, would have been fine. Warriors, house. Kitchen cabinets, to be precise. No, Prod Cash. I didn't. I'm up $67 on my test trade. That was a long earlier, but I didn't catch that. Nihal, not in this environment. Not with the volatility the way it is. And the randomness and what's going on right now in the markets. I actually think about sizing down, to be fair. Hey, ICT Pro, Arab. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's not really fun, Warriors Los. It's not really fun. It consumes the majority of my Saturdays. What's up, BG? How are ya? Okay, can we get out of this like 30 to 40 range, 30 to 50 range? Can we come to an area, please, in queue? But no, Nihal, I don't think about sizing up. Not in this environment at all. What's up, Wix? How are ya? Nims, I'm not scared. Wait, Nims, sorry. Yeah, I'm good, BG. Nims is asking if I was 5'1", would I get the surgery where they break my legs to make me taller? And then I can't really walk, but at least I could look a normal height. Wait, what? No. I would just stay 5'1", a short king. Ah, nice, Wix. Nah, you just be a short king. You think Command? He thinks it's time to buy. Inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour. So you think another pullback down into here? Jeff, you think the NQ's about to make a move? I hope so. Honestly, I hope the move's back down here and we find some buyers for the move up into like 570. Back up into this. That's what I'm hoping for. Like wick down into 400, maybe a little below, reclaim, and start heading back towards the top side. Hey, Joel. You beautiful British man, you. Welcome. Welcome. Just going to be patient here, guys. I'm kind of waiting for it to trade back closer towards 400 before I get involved. My entry will probably be above 405 somewhere. And I'll probably slap on a couple, 2 or 3 micros on the position. Kirigu, you're a beginner? Oh, nice. What's up, Alexander? How are you? Well, welcome to the stream. What's up, doctor? How are you? How much volume am I seeing on the contract? Guys, if you're interested and you are in Level Up, we have pinned in there the CME data, which hasn't updated for this week yet. But we do have pinned in the trading chat section the link to the CME group and what number you should be looking for during rollover. Here, I'll bring it over real quick. So this is the Nasdaq. And the number that you want to see is you want to see this more than this. So check this in the morning, and when the interest flips to more on this, or the volume gets roughly 50-50, that's when we're going to roll our contracts. What's up, Kirigu? You're from Kenya? Nice. Nice. All right, we got about a little over 100 people in the stream right now. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button. Like I said, tonight we are giving away a 50K Flex account with Lucid. It's going to be a random time when we're doing that giveaway, so you will need to be here in order to participate. It'll be another marbles race. It will be another like 3-minute registration window. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, Kansas City's nice too. Kansas City's nice too. Hey, Jeff, by the way, thanks for Isaiah Pacheco. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's up, Tim? Whatever, Nims. Oh, jeez. We can have him dropping balls in the Super Bowl. That's going to be a nasty backfield, though. Jahmyr Gibbs and Pacheco. That's going to be that's going to be a nasty backfield. Not that Montgomery wasn't nasty. Montgomery was nice. 18 inches of snow, Tim? Oh my gosh. I hope we don't get 18 inches of snow here. Yeah, guys, for those of you that are just tuning in, we're expecting some severe weather here in Louisville tonight. So if the stream goes out randomly, I apologize. It means I've lost power, more than likely. So if it does happen, fingers crossed it doesn't, but I'm just giving you the heads up that there is that possibility. And then tomorrow we're supposed to get snow. So I don't know what's going on here. All right. Finally getting that move. So I tell you what wow, VWAP's sitting there too. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put a limit order. Man, I don't like buying right at VWAP, but we're going to put a limit order there anyway. Let's move it up to like 405, just so I'm not right at VWAP. On a micro. We'll put the first stop, and I'll just add to this position if it works out in my favor. Are you kidding me? Did that miss me? How close did that get, guys? VWAP micro buyer confirmed. I do want to go below like 380. So we'll go like, yeah, we'll go like 370 on the stop here. That should be enough breathing room, I would think, if we're right. And if we're wrong, we'll know relatively quickly. VWAP buyer confirmed. Mohammed, when does the contract roll over? We kind of just talked about it. So, when the open interest or the volume traded is higher on the June contract, that's when you want to roll. That's when you want to jump over to the new contract. So it'll probably slowly go throughout this week. I want to say the volume is still higher on this contract. Yo, NQ, get me in. Come on now. You're right there. Thinkorswim is trading new contracts. Yeah, I know some of, like, I want to say Interactive Brokers does that too, where right at the beginning of rollover week, they go ahead and just roll their contracts over. Honestly, they should move similarly, though. It might just be a different price than what you're seeing on the screen, but... Alexander, yeah. So, I do have a code for Lucid. Code WES. We'll get you best available discount at Lucid. How much did that miss me by? Come on. Are you kidding me? Well, there goes that. Are you actually kidding me here? Crow, it's normally like the middle of the week when the majority of volume flips on the contracts. Man. I had to take that off, guys. That's the bounce that I was looking for. And it missed me by, I don't even know what it missed me by. A couple points. It missed me by 3 points. Yikes. Missed it by that. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's a little annoying. That's a little annoying. Well, I mean, it did what we wanted it to do. Crow, yeah, so Crow, if you look on the CME website, it'll show you. It just doesn't update as well as like in real time. But if you look at the CME markets right here and you go to CME Group's website and then look at the open interest and the volume, you can see the volume's clearly higher on March still. And then June, this should update tomorrow morning. So these numbers should change tomorrow morning. June, when this number is close to or higher than this number, that's kind of when you want to roll. Yeah, Jeff, that's frustrating. That move is frustrating right there. It feels like a catfish on Tinder. Yeah, that was brutal. No, Nims, we're not moving over to oil and leveraging up. BF, how many payouts have I taken this month? 3 total. 3 payouts this month so far. What's up, Diana? How are you? Mr. Sater, how are you? Oh, thanks, BF. Yeah, the daily payout accounts are nice because you don't really have to go heavy size. You can really size down and just take your, your $400 or $500 here and there. So the daily payout accounts are nice. In fact, if you guys haven't yet, I know my Fun and Futures has a good deal going on right now until the 17th, I think is when it ends. Let me double check that real quick. I don't want to tell you wrong. Yeah, so right now they're 50Ks on their rapid plans, which are their daily payouts. 2 days to pass. Expires March 17th. 2 uses. 90-10 profit split, which is really good in the prop space right now. Most are 80-20, sometimes lower. That's their daily payout account. So if you're interested, now is the time to probably take advantage of that, because they don't stay that cheap for that long. At least not with my Fun and Futures. Teragram. So it's end of day in the eval, intraday until past the buffer. In the funded stage. Most daily payout accounts, I don't think I've seen a daily payout that has end of day drawdown. I could be wrong. Maybe Tradeify. Maybe Tradeify does. And I just missed it. Jeez. Okay. Alright, guys. Hopefully you guys caught that long. Hopefully you weren't like me and were waiting for that retest at 405. Hopefully you caught that. Brutal. Just brutal. That's so... Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little annoyed. Oh, well, on to the next, right? On to the next. Sandeep, can I explain my trade plan? Like, right now, what I'm looking for? Or do you mean the trading plans that I post in Discord? Yeah, Crow, that was pretty bad. Especially when you can call it out, you can see what's happening. And then to miss it by that small of a margin is pretty tough. That one's pretty tough. I mean, that's a 60+ point move. Like right now, what I'm looking for, Sandeep. So, in theory, my strategy is simple. I'm looking for break and retests, i.e. bear flag, bull flag setups on the 5-minute. Where price breaks, kind of like what we just witnessed, and I missed the entry. You have the break, you got the retest, and we got the move up. I was looking for a long right here at 405, It got to 408 and missed my limit order for the move back up. Right? Vice versa to the downside. Like, had price just snapped down here, came back up and retested this level and rejected, I would have looked for a short entry from here. Hunter, you were waiting on 405 too? I know. It's brutal. You got all these topside wicks sitting there as well. Perfect retest. Bounced here. You've got all that happening at that 405 area. I can't believe it didn't get tagged. Darian, no, I didn't catch the big move. I didn't catch the big move. That would have been nice, but I didn't catch it. In fact, is there anything sitting there at 280, or is that just where the market opened? Let's see here. I mean, nothing really. Nothing really. What's up, Trader HF? How are ya? Yeah, Blake, I think you're good. So, higher time frame wise, what I'm seeing right now is probably this. This is probably where you're going to go to. This 570 area is probably what the target is for the longs right now. Backfill some of the volume. Come up into 570. And then the market will kind of decide if we're heading downside or upside. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. This is an hourly chart on NQ. Oh, BG. Probably someone on the horizontal stream. For those of you that are in the vertical stream, the shorts feed, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel, the one that does not have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience. You'll get to see my full monitor and everything. We're kind of limited on the screen real estate on that shorts feed. And that's where most people are chatting and hanging out as well. Come to the fun side. But yeah, I mean, these topside wicks sitting here, that's kind of where we're looking at this point. Over here to the left, these ones, I'll pull it over. But this area looks like where the longs might be targeting. Son of Wall Street, you made 780 on gold? Nice. Nice. Hunter, you're still new to trading using FVGs and support and resistance, messing around on paper trading? Oh, you're doing it the smart way then. You're doing it the smart way. There is nothing wrong with paper trading. Especially in this market environment, right? Where you have all this volatility. Gold PA was good tonight. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's just walking itself down. Had a couple good aggressive bearish candles. Yeah, I mean, that's just walking down. If you got a good entry, I guess you could have held that all night. If you caught the short from up in here. All right, how many orders are sitting there at 525? So 100 orders sitting at 525, 21 sitting at 520. And you got a few orders resting around 500. So it feels like the move might be up. Only only problem is now I pretty much have to wait because I'm trading along right into resistance at this point. So I got to actually see that buyers are willing to take that 500 level. Man, this one hurts. Missing this one hurts. Bad. Real bad. What's up, 44? How are you? Buyers aren't willing. Rahul, you started investing a year back and have made like 1K, but you've been pretty long term. Rahul, so day trading is risky. Extremely risky. If you put it this way, if like losing money affects you emotionally, psychologically, like if you can't stomach the profits can be a lot larger quicker, but the losses can be larger as well and quicker as well. Adam, so my continuous contract is still on the March contract. So you've already rolled. You've already rolled. So the price action should still be the same. We just have a different value. Like currently on the CME group website, it still shows higher volume on the March contract rather than the June contract. So I'm trading the March contract currently. As soon as that volume flips to higher on the June expiration, I'll roll my charts and our prices will match. Nims no. Yeah. Oh, Nims. Crack me up, brother. Oh, that's brutal. I still can't believe I missed this entry. Minis to be exact, Phoenix. No, that's not what you want to do as a beginner. You don't want to start trading silver with mini contracts on. That's not what you want to do. I like how my good friends, guys, are the biggest trolls I have in my streams. They're the biggest trolls I have in my streams. That's how it's supposed to be, Blake. Oh. Hater to your face, supporter behind your back. I saw something the other day that was like, men communicate via insults and they don't mean it. Women communicate via compliments and they don't mean it. I was like, wow, that might actually be true. That might actually be true. Yeah, at this point, ICT Pro, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot of chop in here. It's true, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. Men communicate via insults and they don't mean it. Women communicate via compliments and they don't mean it. All right, we got the new hour coming up here in a minute. We'll see what happens when we roll over on the hour. The new hourly candle starts printing. We'll see if we get a move one way or the other. I think it's a coin flip at this point, whether we pull back towards like 420-ish and put in that higher low to kind of start walking our way up towards that 500 level again, or if we get some surge of volume to push us up there from here. Nims. Yeah, Warriors loves it. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if it's 8 or 9 o'clock right now. I can't remember. Let's see. Are we jumping? Whole lot of nothing so far. Yeah, Zen. Man. How are ya? You just got home? All right, here comes that move. Unfortunately, like I said, at this point, I have to kind of wait until we either get that break and retest above 500 or wait till we hit 570 for that pullback. Because if we get this move, right, if we get something like this, I'm not opposed to trying that long up towards the top. But I'm not going to chase from here and risk that failure below that swing high. Query pump, please. Hey, what's up, AD Scalper? How are you? All right, current session point of control just flipped up here to the highs. So be on alert. We are putting in volume here just below that 480 to 500 level. And that's kind of why I don't want to enter anywhere in this area, because you do risk that snapback with sellers defending or trying to defend. Oh, nice, Jack. Nice. Yeah, I hope you guys caught this move. That was very nice. Yeah, Jeff, I mean, I can see what you're talking about. So you're thinking something like this, where we pump up in here, don't take a new high, come back down, buyers step in to try to push it back up, and then a failure. Oh, nice. Nice. You jumped in from where I said and made 1,200. Nice. Nice. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, later, Phoenix. It's a lot of aggressive buying right now. I don't see much selling at all. There's a little bit there at 500. It looks like the next Selling might be coming here at 525, 550. Got orders stacked in through these 500s, kind of. What's up, Indian Burn? Guys, stick around. We are giving away a 50K flex with Lucid tonight, so we will do a marbles race for it. Like I said, we'll open up that registration window at a random time. Kyle, so on my heat map, I haven't adjusted anything other than the levels count. So I have my levels set to 550. I found that when you go to 999, sometimes it lags a little bit. And I don't know why, because it might just be processing more information. So I have mine set to 550 levels. I found is like kind of a sweet spot on either side of price. But everything else is on auto. And then you can adjust the like opacity and the marker size. My marker size is set to 50. But I haven't really messed with anything else other than that. I haven't messed with the settings on it. So, Quantower default. Oh, 550 levels. So, 550 levels of price on either side of current price. BTC Dave. So it's showing me on the order book, like level 2 on the DOM, 550 levels of price both ways. You can see if I scroll out, there's nothing here in the black, right? But when I extend out, it out to like say 999 levels, and we'd be able to see all these prices both above and below. For some reason, it like lags a little bit. Nibs, there's more important questions in the chat than the heat map ones. I don't know. That's a pretty important question. All right, let's see if we can run those previous highs. Surge up towards that 520, pull back into 500, and hold 500 at this point. That would be my long entry. Long entries would probably, I would probably front run at like just shy of 560 with my target here at this point. Central pivot is sitting there at 511, so just keep that in mind as well. $8.08K subscriber. Yeah, Zen. Actually, let's see what we got. Oh. Actually, we went over 8.1. We've got 8,104 subs currently. Nice. Thanks, guys. On the road to 10K. Share quests. You're new to trading and you want to start studying. The basics. Guys, where would you send somebody for basics? Like a brand new beginner who doesn't know about candlesticks or anything like that. What are some good resources? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember like what I've started watching in the beginning. It wasn't until I learned more about reading price action and stuff like that that I really looked into it. Yeah, I don't think like ICT, like Silent Edge, like when you're starting out, I don't know if ICT is where you want to go, right? Like that can be overwhelming and very complex to begin with, I think. Baby pips. Okay, I got 2 baby pips. Oh, I thought you guys were serious. Okay. Baby pips for basics? Okay. We've got multiple people saying baby pips. Oh, prog cash, Tony. Prog cash. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to watch. I want to say Iman Trading put out something on TJR over the weekend. I haven't watched it yet, but I kind of want to give it a watch. Watch my live stream daily to learn. True. I think even with how elementary my teaching style is, I think even to a beginner that might seem very confusing. Yeah, I would probably like baby pips is where people. So baby pips, I would Google search baby pips, share quest. And I would start there, it looks like. Tory trades, people like launch with some tissues. T trades. Like when you finally understand, obviously, the basics, you know, simple either supply, demand, support, and resistance, I can guide you from there. But I don't really remember the beginner education that where I learned like beginner. I learned by watching a lot. Oh, Blake, I know. Blake, I know. All right. I got it. I got it, guys. My entry missed by 3 points, and we are currently 110 points from where my entry would have been. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Yep. That happens, though. But here's a good lesson. Rule number one, share queue. If you miss the entry, don't chase price. Have the discipline to not chase price. Humble Trader. Great basic videos. Is that the... Nah, Phantom, you haven't missed it yet. You haven't missed it. I know, Crow. I know, guys. Like I said, better analyst than I am a trader. Humble Trader. Yeah, Humble Trader, you're right. I want to say a lot of her videos did pop up when I started learning. So I have watched a few Humble Trader videos. Send them to the D charts. Start them out with the most difficult. Yeah, Mr. Sater, I know, it's ridiculous. I mean, even this one I would have missed. Even this entry on this pullback I would have missed. I would have had to take one of those. The only other entry that I kind of saw, which isn't A+ for me, would have been this flag entry, right? This breakout here. But if you remember, that was the opening of the Asia markets. And I don't like trading those opens. I guess if I was late, I wasn't really paying attention at that time, but I guess you could have taken this when price reversed with the entry here. I don't know. Jeff, no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet for me. I kind of wanted to pull back to that 480, 475 level. See buyers reclaim 480, and then I would look for that long. Because it could just go. I don't like playing those initial breakouts. I usually wait for the pullback. Crow, mainly in Q. I've traded ES before, but mainly in Q. I haven't updated my ES charts in a long time. But, I mean, if you guys want me to, I can start drawing my levels the way I do on NQ. I can do it on ES. I can do it on YM so that you guys can see where I have levels at. Like, if that interests you, I can start doing that. That doesn't take very much time. Like, maybe 20 minutes each morning. I can just go and adjust. Crude? Oh, man. Yeah, crude is flying around. Yeah, because I know some of you like trading ES more than NQ. I'm more comfortable on NQ. But I can definitely do some analysis on ES. You know, they move very similarly. NQ is just a little more volatile. What type of trading to start with? I would say focus on futures, to be fair. ShareQ. Focus on futures. I think they're gonna provide. They move the most technical, I think. Like the US index futures. And I would probably start on a symbol like ES or YM. I would not start on what we're trading here tonight. I wouldn't start with NQ. I would start with something a little bit slower. In fact, I would probably start on YM, to be fair. That's the Dow Jones Industrial Futures contract. Is ticker symbol YM. No, Crow, I've never looked at the currency futures. I've never looked at it. Because when I start like looking at too many things, that's when I end up in information paralysis. I know a lot of you are good with that, where you can be looking at, 30 different charts. I've never been good with it. I end up getting completely handcuffed. Alright, I guess we're not going to get what I want. It's just gonna rocket. Yeah, T for keeps. Honestly, I don't know how that's going to affect. It's obviously going to change volume, right? Because now there's going to be that availability there. So I wonder how it's going to affect like the index futures. I think, yeah, there will be some symbols like Tesla or Nvidia or AMD or some symbols that move a lot every session. If they offer futures on all those, it could be fun. It should be good for the space. I just wonder how long it's going to take props to offer them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd like to practice on props on those rather than risk my personal account on stuff like that. Especially on a new product. I wonder what the leverage will be. J Love maybe heading to my Friday key level. I don't even remember what it was. I'll be honest with you. 24/7? Could. Definitely could. Like I said, so right now, guys, we kind of called it out. We're looking at the 570 area. 570 up towards 600, a little above 600. We're looking at that. I think that's probably where we're heading initially. What news? Kavan, guys, for those of you that are just tuning in, it was painful. I had an order resting here at 405 for a long. When price was here. When price was here, I had an order sitting at 405 for the long. And it missed me by 3 points. So it's been a frustrating night, to say the least. Names. Would I rather be born with one arm and leg and be handsome, or be born with all her limbs but be hideously ugly? I think I would rather be born with all my limbs. Yeah, Kavan. I know. We call it. You can honestly, you can watch where that was happening and watch the stream. You'll see. You'll see what happened to me. You will see what happened to me tonight. Yeah, Dr. Zay, it was brutal. Oh, you think the short's gonna come in? Oh, you mean my profit target, my take profit levels. Okay, I got you. I got you. What did I have on Friday? So we've got 640, 600, 545. So 545, 600, and 640. So in through here were my short targets from Friday. Yep. Massive. Now you want the flush to 24K? Let's see. What are we up? We're up almost 0.5% on the Nas now, after gapping down. Kind of rejecting central pivot right now. Let's see what happens there at 480. Like 480 to 470. Profits and principles. Both are good options. Both are good options. Nims, we opened at like 24.2. Opened down here. 24.286. So we gapped down. We gapped down like 50 points. Filled the gap immediately, obviously, but but we did gap down. Rajan, I'm looking at 480, 470. This right here, this area. I'd like for it to pull back a little bit more than what we've got here, though. Oh, nice, Tim. Jeff, I don't drive a Lambo. Don't be spreading lies. Wes doesn't drive a Lambo. He's concerned about how the inflation of the war will affect his pest control subscription. Oh, what's up, Abba? How are you? Yeah, Kavan, I kind of want to see it retrace a little bit, right? That would be roughly a 50% retracement of this last leg up. Obviously, we've got a lot of topside wicks being put in that area as well. So that's where I'd like to see the pullback too. I'd like to see buyers step in. And then I would probably try a long from just above 480. Putting my stop just below that. Probably down like low 460s. Risk about 20 points. It's not the ride, it's the rider. Oh, goodness. No, I don't own a Lamborghini. I don't own a Ferrari. No, actually, Kavan, I would probably be targeting this high. I'd probably be targeting like 560. I'd probably front run it a little bit. But I feel like if you look at the hourly chart, there's that, well, ICT traders would love this, an hourly fair value gap. I call it an imbalance. But yes, the break between price here, I think, is the target overall. So it'll be you know, probably a 70-point trade, 80-point trade if we get it. Oh, jeez, Nims. All right. Nims, I already have told them. I've already told them it's your one good idea. It's the one good idea that you've had. All right, so I kind of want to see it wick down, and then I want to see the reclaim. That's what I'd like to see. Sweep down, grab these orders that are sitting here just below, and hold a support. My stop would probably be just below 460. So I'll enter with 1 micro just to not have a lot of risk on. And then we'll add if price does get back above 500. Trader's Nest, I'm still on the H contract right now. Adam, you think it's going down? We'll see. I might be wrong. But I do think that 560 to 570 area looks good. All right, we got 172 people in here currently. Guys, I'm still a little annoyed. I know I'm not showing it, but I'm still annoyed that I missed this 405 entry. Price just didn't go 3 points lower. I would have been long for this whole move, but it missed me, so I'm a little annoyed. Samuel, you do your 4.5K per day? Oh, geez, you're making good money then if that's true. I don't make 4.5K a day. Occasionally. But definitely not every day. That's big baller money. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Trader's Nest, I won't roll. Like I said, I'll look at CME Group and look at the open interest, look at the volume. And when the volume flips to roughly 50-50 between the two contracts, that's when I'll roll mine. But currently, I've showed it a couple times on the stream, but I'll show it again just so everybody here can see what the CME Group website is showing. It lags a little bit on CME Group. There might be some better references for it, but currently on CME Group, we're looking at the March contract still has a lot more volume than the June contract. It is very insane, but you come from Quebec, Canada. Yeah, 4.5K a day that's really good money. I mean, you're cracking 20K weeks consistently. That's 80K months. That's a lot of money. You're making nearly what I make all year long most years in 1 month. 24,440, Kavan? I mean, I'm willing to give 30 points on the 1 micro for sure. I normally wouldn't give a trade that much breathing room, but on 1 micro, I'm not opposed to it. All right, guys. And the question is, am I going to screw myself if I put this order here? You just have to believe. Come on. You sound like a lot of my good trading friends. Just gotta believe. I'm talking the ones who take hundreds of thousands of dollars of drawdown. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I wish. I don't know that I'll ever be comfortable taking that kind of drawdown. No matter how much I've scaled up, I don't know that I would ever be that comfortable like that. Just 10.2 times a day. Good trade. Micro gold and gold. You have to risk it for the biscuit. Come on. Yeah, what's funny is you're saying all the things that they say. And to be fair, I mean, sometimes it works out for them. Sometimes it doesn't. When it does not work out for them, that is tough. That is tough. I almost have an aneurysm watching their trades play out. Almost have an aneurysm. Let me just get this set up here. All right, so even if I go 440, I will only be down on the night like $15. So I'll just leave this order on. Mason, if you're here, let's go ahead and do that 50K flex giveaway. Let's open up that registration so that you guys can have the chance to win that 50K flex account from Lucid. So if Mason is here, guys, we are giving away a 50K flex account on Lucid tonight. It will be a marbles race. Mason has opened up the registration. Exclamation point marbles will enter you into that chance to win. Go ahead and get your entries in. We're going to give this a few minutes. I will be right back. All right, guys, we're going to leave that registration window open for another minute. So exclamation point marbles to get in the marbles race for a 50K flex account from Lucid. Winner will receive a 50K flex account from Lucid. Let's see if we can have carnage tonight, guys. Let's see if we get the carnage map. Oh, Naz, are you going to do it again? Are you not going to sweep down the 480? I'm going to leave that order. I'm going to leave that order there. All right, guys, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And then we're going to close that window. So we do this to try to eliminate the bottings and the duplicates. Unfortunately, that's the way we have to do it to keep things fair for everybody. Inevitably, we'll have a few people tune in right after we close the registration window. All right, Mason, close that window in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and close that registration window. And we're going to give him a few minutes to get things set up. I froze, Cadillac? Oh, I was probably looking over at Discord for a second. Sorry. You can't hear me? What do you mean you can't hear me? Marhan, you should be able to hear me. Oh, you're freezing your marbles? Does that count? Ooh, Kyle, we'll see. We'll see what the speed boost is tonight. I'll let you know. Oh no. Guys, I'm getting word that the registration messed up. We are going to probably have to do registration again. I'm getting the word that registration messed up. So we're gonna have to do it again, guys. Mason, whenever you whenever you figure it out, go ahead and open it up. All right, go ahead. We'll give it a few more minutes. I'm gonna go kick the fan on. Go ahead, guys. We'll leave it open for 3 minutes again. Exclamation point marbles to register for the marbles race. 50K Lucid Flex account on the line. Okay, that's better. Looks like I'm not going to get this entry either. Looks like the market's just going to miss me all night tonight. All right, we got almost 200 people in here. Guys, while you're at it, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. We're giving away a 50K Lucid Flex account via a marbles race here shortly. These marbles races are fire. I don't care what anybody says, they're fire. They're absolute fire. The carnage that ensues on these marbles races is hilarious. Guys, there is tornado watches on my screen right now on the TV, so we're gonna try and get this giveaway done, and I might have to bail here shortly. I might have to go. The radar's not looking so great in my area right now, so pray there's no tornadoes. All right, we got almost 200 people in here. Guys, we're getting ready to give away a 50K Lucid Flex account via marbles race. Exclamation point marbles to enter you into the race. We're going to close that registration window in about a minute. We'll give it another minute. Then we're going to give Mason a few minutes to get it, select a map, and eliminate all duplicate entries and all that. So tonight just is not my night trading, apparently. Had right ideas, good reads, just missed my entries by a few points each time. All right, guys, 15 seconds, and then we're going to close that registration window. Sorry to make you do this so much. All right, Mason, go ahead and close that registration window. All right, guys, entries are done for the marbles race. Sorry if you did not get entered. Unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in this one. There will be giveaways in the future, though, so always come back to the live streams. There will be giveaways in the future, I promise. We're going to give Mason a few minutes to get everything all set up, and then we're going to get this going. Wes is giving away $50,000. No, I don't know what the value is on the 50K flexes. Like $80? Is that what the value is on those right now, I think? I'm not even sure. Sparta, you should have. Everybody who entered exclamation point marbles would be entered. Mason is drunk. Mason will probably be drunk. I'm sure a lot of people will be drunk on Tuesday. Which, speaking of which, do you guys do anything for St. Patty's Day? Do you guys like go out with friends or anything? 60 to 80 with codes, Candlestick Cowboy? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So like a $60, $80 value. do it where last place wins the account. It's hard to do the last place thing just because there's so many marbles that do not finish, and then you're going to have all the do not finishes like upset. So we're just going to stick with whoever wins the marbles race. We're going to stick with whoever the winner is. It's the only like legitimately fair way that's above board where I don't have any say in it, right? Heavy D's like, I get drunk. Because I'm contemplating like not streaming on the 17th just because it is St. Patty's Day, and around the world obviously that holiday is celebrated and lots of people are just out drinking. So I'm contemplating not doing a stream on Tuesday. That's why I ask. NQ Mason 1. You entered the marbles race. You entered the marbles thing, spammed it, but it never entered you even with you spamming it. Yeah, Sinister Scalper. I think I have to do first place. It has to be first place. Like, I don't have any control over the marbles race, guys, at all. Neither does Mason, to be fair. Once we start picking numbers, like it becomes really iffy. What if I did last place? It takes more skill. Yeah, the only problem is like with last place, there's all those people who get knocked off the course that could claim they finished last place, right? The DNFs, the did not finishes. Oh, BF, that's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. Where, like, you take, like, the top, like, 5 finishers from 3 races and then have them race. So there would only be 15 marbles in it at that point. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. We'll think about it for the next one, for sure. We're going to do this one the way it is, though. We're going to do this one OG way. And that's kind of how we have to do it. All right. Looks like Mason is ready, guys. So let me get this ready to go for you. And good luck, everybody. NQ Mason 1. There's your marble. He zoomed in on it for you, so you know you're in. Guys, the number 7, lucky number 7 is going to be the speed boost tonight. So, spamming number 7 will make your marble go faster. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you're ready, let them fly. And we are off. This is the Total Carnage map, guys. So, well, not Total Carnage, but this is the map where things have been interesting, where there's all different routes to go. So good luck, everybody. Mason, don't get too crazy with the camera there. Mason, don't get too crazy with the camera there. I'll get nauseous. All right, Tenor out to the early lead, taking the longer route. But Tenor is in first currently. Second is it's Jeff Yo. Oh, Lobster Dad now in second. Warriors Love's now in second. We got some jostling of positioning going on midway through the race. There's no telling on this one which route is the quickest, right? Warriors Loves. Can he get through clean? He got through clean. Warriors Loves has a decent lead here. Decent lead. Oh, no. Okay, Phantom Marble looks like it took over first. Warriors Loves is hung up. Having all sorts of problems here. Oh, no. Dola Bakery. Exhausting Trades now in the lead. Dola Bakery. Oh, we got a battle. Oh, no. There goes Warriors Loves off the course. Exhausting Trades out to the lead. Can he get through these with some quickness? Oh, Chronos Chart zooms through the obstacles. Is he going to make it through? Or is he going to get launched? Getting pushed to... Oh, Kronos got the assist. Got the assist at the end. Kronos charts with the dub. 50K flex account from Lucid coming your way, Kronos charts. Kronos charts, do me a favor and type something in the chat so that we know that you're here to claim your prize, obviously. Congratulations on the win. I'm keeping an eye on the chat right now just to make sure. Ah, I see you are here. Kronos charts, are you on Discord? Are you on Discord? Oh my goodness, the Carnage at the end. Warriors loves. You had it. You had it wrapped. Lost the course. Yeah, guys, you don't have to spam 7 anymore. I mean, you don't have to. Kronos charts is the winner. Mason will go down the rankings there so you guys can all see where you finished. Kronos charts, are you on Discord? Okay, WWK, who won? Kronos charts won the race. Kronos charts won the race. J-Love over there spamming 7 like crazy. Zen 10K by Memorial Day? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Nah, Son of Wall Street, we can't ban J-Love. J-Love's a good guy. He's not a bot. He's not a bot. Oh, that double blade going through those. So, yeah, Warriors loves. You were flying. You were right there. Yeah, Kronos charts. The email's perfect. The email's perfect. All right, guys. Only one account to give away tonight. Dude, this is not going to hit my entry at all. Oh, I got you, Kronos charts. All right. How much do I risk per trade, Kevon? It depends. So, like, I generally risk, you know, somewhere between $300 and $500 per trade. Hey, nice day today. Appreciate you. Yeah, the marbles races are fun. That's how we do our giveaways on this channel. Yeah, it's great. They're good fun. Jeff, you were discriminated against because you're a Chiefs fan? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, tonight was not a great trading night for me. Obviously, I mean, I had the right reads. Price just never got to me. So I'm probably going to call it there for tonight. All right, we got some bad storms rolling in here. I'm not going to risk anything frying my PC. Guys, obviously it's rollover week. We are FOMC this week as well. We also have quarterly OPEX. So this week is going to be pretty volatile. I will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And, oh, thanks, Mud Crab. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. No, thank you for the kind words, guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the streams. I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. I'm glad you enjoyed my analysis. Like I said, I never thought my channel would get to the size that it is. We're wrapping up tonight at 8,125 subscribers. So, unbelievable. On the road to 10K. Thank you all for all the love and support. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard for another live stream, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.